Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Marble Racing Season 1. We are here with the final race of the season on Red Rings, just like the pre-season. So, Bart over in the chat suggesting I put the chat on screen for this race. So, you know what, we're going to do that. Bottom right corner, we have the chat going as well throughout this race, so you can see the chat going on. Hopefully you see some hype there. There's only a few people contending for the win as we come up to the end of this season, so it'll be interesting to see. Now, whether we keep this chat permanently here in the future, maybe. We'll see what people think afterwards, see if people like the chat on the side during the race, or whether they'd prefer just a clean screen. Of course, there'll be some changes coming after this season, so if anyone does have any suggestions, anything they'd like to see a bit different, any new ideas, be sure to share them either through Twitch, through the Discord, which is probably the better place, or YouTube down in the comments below if you're watching this on YouTube. So you can already see we've got Barto, we've got Boer, we've got Stanky in the chat. So before we get started, we're close to affiliate. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please head over to Twitch, drop a follow, you can watch them live, you'll even get to take part and compete. Also check out the Discord. Over there you'll be able to join into a team and join in with all the discussion going on over there. And of course, if you're watching on Twitch, head over to YouTube, go subscribe, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. That'll really help support me and the channel. So, just a couple more things before we get started. End of the season, so there's going to be a little break. I do have something planned before Season 2, so there is something in the works. So you got that to look forward to before Season 2 comes around. I do recommend getting into a team in the Discord as soon as, in preparation. And I'd just like to thank everyone for the support so far. This first season's been great. The amount of followers has been incredible, more than I was expecting. So thank you all so much for the support throughout the early days here in Season 1. The amount of competitors we have growing steadily, which is nice to see. So I appreciate all of it. I think that is it for all of that stuff. I think we can get down to the racing. Buddo's got themselves stuck, Demon stuck. We've got quite a few people actually stuck here, going through to the outside. Jake is wedged between Side Effect, Shady and Pesky, all crammed together. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to get moving either. They've got themselves well and truly wedged. I don't remember seeing this happen in the pre-season. So the people stuck. We've got Nick, Barto, Shax, Tokyo, Boer, Space Comet. It doesn't look like anyone can get set free because of the way these are. It's pushing them to the outside, so everyone will just rebound off them. Diamond Swords, Mini, Cosmic, Dom, Andrew, Stanky, Quack, Side Effect, Zor, Jake, Pesky Bird, Shady, Demon, Magic, and Buddo. Oh, this could be... Carol's stuck as well. What is going on here? Looks like T-Dub getting stuck. Snorkel getting stuck. Westport. We could end up losing the whole grid here. Westport getting pushed free, going off T-Dub. Just in time stuck. Logan just making their way through. Westport getting stuck once again. I don't know if there's been changes to the layout of these or whether it's just down to a recent update. This could be to do with an update in the physics of some of the collisions, causing more people to get stuck. Because this sort of disaster never happened previously. So we may have to look at some changes with this track in the following season to try and clear out these edge bits, just to let a few more people through. Yeah, if everyone gets stuck, I'm going to have to make a call on the redo, because there's no way we'll end the race with everyone just getting stuck. There's no way we can end the season like that. I mean, it is typical fashion for the way our season's been going as we see Cheese getting stuck. But I think we're gonna. Oh, Alice getting set free. But I don't think we can really end it like that as Mario gets pushed out by Shona. Shona now stuck as well. So T-Dub now getting stuck, but pushing Crimson Cheese out. But of course that'll be DNFs for both of them. T-Dub will now be into the DNF zone. As Wood has now got stuck as well. So at this rate, it's just going to be everyone getting stuck and pretty much no one actually finishing. So the grid. Wait. Okay, the grid's doing something weird now. We've always got some weirdness going on, haven't we? So the new grid positions. Let's take a look. Here are the grid positions going into this race. So, there's Stanky. I was just looking for where Stanky was there. Couldn't see him. So Stanky's starting back there. We have... Where are other competitors? So we've got Jake. Not too different to where his actual starting position was. And just in time, if I can spot the name, were they towards the back? Yes, they are towards the back row. So the three to keep an eye on here. The main three to keep an eye on. As we can finally get underway with the final race of Season 1 and get our winner. So let's get things going. And I think we've had issues once again because the top lights aren't working. So we're going to do one final, hopefully, restart because things just do not want to play ball right now. But let me get rid of that. This time, do you want to work? There we go, we've got a proper countdown. Okay, let's go. Let's actually get moving. Let's get things going. A little bit too slow there. But there we go, we've actually got a proper go time here. Let's go. Into the final race. Everyone is on the move and everything seems to be working. Probably shouldn't say that too soon. Gonna jinx the whole race this time. So down to that first bowl to be landing in. Let's see who has made it out of there. So we have Kutsi in the lead. Space Egg just behind. Space Comet following. Then we have Blur, Andrew and Tokyo. People grouped together a little bit here. So we come down to the new and improved bumps. Not as many down the edges this time, so less chance of pile-ups. More routes for people to find ways through. Yes, you could still get stuck somewhere, but there's less chance for a big pile-up and everyone getting stuck. So Boer actually getting through in first. People getting wedged in the spinner trying to fight through. Fight from both sides here. More force going down the right side. So everyone fights to push through. But everyone making it through that first section, which is a good start. You see a few people breaking off at the back. Skyline trailing. We've got Boer off in the lead. Pesky Bird up to second. Nick in third. Space Comet dropping down to fourth. Pesky Bird looking to try and get a pass on Boer here, but collides with them instead. Stanky actually up into 6th. We're getting a drop through the shortcut. Andrew's going to do the same. Stanky just missing out on it. Means Just in Time could get in. Just in Time getting in now in front of Stanky. Big move for Just in Time. Wood just bouncing over. Cheese managing to drop down. So it's a big move for Just in Time for season points. Moving up to 2nd, just behind Boer. Got Andrew in 3rd, Diamond Swords in 4th, Magic 5th, Tokyo 6th. Squeezing Magic against the wall, meaning Dazza could try and gain here as they fight for positions. Tokyo will make the pass around Magic. James behind, then we have Cheese, we've got Muffin, Pesky, Akane and Zor all colliding on that corner. There's a lot of momentum loss here, so you don't really want to be bumping into anyone, as you could get yourself stuck. Shona saying they went from 3rd to the back. No vote for a redo this time. The track is working as intended now. So it's like Kutsi is losing momentum. Can they keep rolling? They do just make it out of the corner. Remember, there's a lot of chances for shortcuts here, so there can still be some big position changes. So there's still a chance to make your way up the pack. So down in the big bowl, we have Just in Time tailing Boer. Trying to look to take the inside, may give Boer a bit of a push wide. It's Just in Time's going to try and cut in and drop through to the pipe sooner. Diamond Sword's going to try and get along the inside of Andrew. Tokyo's going to get along the inside of James, pushing James wide. That's going to slow James down quite a bit. Going to take longer for them to get through to the middle. Diamond Swords scraping the inside of Andrew. James and Tokyo fighting side by side. Just in Time slowed way down. Could beat Boer into the middle. It looks like they will. Just in Time jumping up to 1st. Big move by Just in Time. Boer in 2nd. So you see Stormy and TJ, Shona and Snorker just coming into the bowl. Got Andrew, Diamond Swords and Magic going through the pipe. Then we have James and Tokyo now dropping in. So we'll go up to the top now and see how they come out the other side. Boer carrying way more speed, gets past Just in Time. Got Diamond Swords behind Tokyo, dropping in front of James, but James carrying more momentum into the corner will get that position back. Magic with a bad bounce, James is going to get the pass into the next set of bumps. Boer finding the most awkward way to go through, but with some help from Just in Time, stays moving, but Just in Time does take that position. Both Just in Time and Boer going down the left side, so is everyone behind Magic choosing the right path. It looks a bit clearer, no one in the way, but a bad roll. Tokyo's going to come give them a bump to help them out, meaning they could pass James here, which they do. Is anyone going to be able to drop through? We see Stanky here trying to gain some points. We don't see Jake anywhere on the board. They'll be needing, there they are, they'll be needing to pick up some points to try and stay in the runnings. Don't see anyone dropping into the shortcut currently. Everyone going through the outside routes, which are a bit more clear. There has been a pile up down one of the big bumps as Beefcake has started a wedge with Baz side by side. Eventually managing to get free with the help of Carol. T-Dub dropping a few spots, and Skyline way at the back. So now down to the front. Has anyone managed to get through the pipe? This is probably one of the most important shortcuts to get. Looks like Space Comet and Muffin do. Got Alice fighting with Boer and Tokyo up at the front. Just in Time dropping positions. Barto through the shortcut. Mario and Shax coming out just in front of Just in Time, although Just in Time will take a position back from Shax. And Side Effects and Kutsi, Crimson and Space Egg dropping through that pipe as well. So some big position changes here. So you see the pack making their way through the first set of bumps. Just in Time has dropped to 17th, does have the fastest lap. Side Effects is outside of the points. Mario has managed to get stuck. So unless they get knocked free, that could be race over for Mario. So we see Stanky there trying to gain some positions, but does not succeed. Bit of a fight going on here. Wood coming through to help Baz through. Take the inside line. So we head up to the next section of shortcut opportunities. Side Effects dropping through. A few position gains there. Up at the front we now have Alice in the lead. Boer in second, Tokyo third, Space Comet fourth, McWave fifth, Akane sixth, then Westport, King Barto, Quack losing some momentum. Will they be able to make it around the corner or are they going to get stuck? It looks like they're going to start rolling backwards. Not good for Quack on this slow bend. Quack is stuck on the inside, some collision here as well. Magic may have lost all momentum on that corner. Can Stanky help them out? They don't, they avoid. Wood gets pinched through. Pesky Bird is stuck stationary. Big pile up Logan getting pushed backwards. So as I said before, piling up on that corner is not a good idea. It's a very slow corner. If you don't have the momentum to carry on round, you will end up going backwards. Snorkel with a good bounce, gaining a few spots on that bend. So there is Jake, still outside the points, just in time, just in the points with 1 point. Stanky in 15th now. We'll be picking up a few points. It might be enough holding that position with the current other positions of the leaders to actually take the win in the season. Wood moving up to 17th. So we're going to speed up time a little bit more as everyone comes around. Alice dropping through the middle already. A very strong lead for Alice there. Tokyo and Boer side by side. Tokyo currently ahead of Boer. Space Comet, McWave, Akane dropping down, all side by side. Westport now through as well, followed by Barto. Wood maybe looking to collide here with Shax. They do. That could slow Wood down in a good way to pull them in a bit steeper. We see Muffin dropping down, Side Effects, Diamond Swords. Dom dropping through. Space Egg through, Cheese through. Magic Gear trying to take the inside here, dropping down. Wood dropping down. Stanky, Shax. So let's head up to the top. Alice making a breakaway in first as we go on to lap 3 and halfway through the race. Boer cutting in front of Tokyo there. Tokyo in front of Akane and then McWave following. Then we have Barto and Space Comet just behind, followed by Westport, Side Effects, Space Egg, Diamond Swords, Dom, and then Muffin and Wood side by side. Wood up to 14th now. Stanky coming through looking to gain a position. Gets slowed down a bit. Might be able to go around the outside. They do, getting past Wood. Shax coming through as well, sneaking in front of both of them. Then we have Cheese just behind. Got Baz, Mini, Nick, Magic and Just in Time. Budo getting rocked back a little bit, so does Zor and Demon. It's a big group up here. Jake still trying to push through positions, try and gain some points, and keep themselves in with a chance of taking the win this season. So we're going to head over to the people up at the front as there has been some position changes. So McWave now in the lead. Alice dropping down to 5th. Akane in 2nd. There's some big changes with the help of this shortcut pipe, clearly. Stanky taking the slow route round, that is dangerous, also avoiding the drop down. They do get the 2nd drop down, which could help them out. Alice up to 3rd, Akane 2nd, Alice still with the fastest lap, Space Comet 4th, Barto 5th, Tokyo 6th, Word to 7th, Side Effects 8th, Dinosaurs 9th, and Dom in 10th, Woods up to 12th. Stanky is out of the points just in time, only just in the points, in 19th. So down to the next shortcut opportunity. Cheese actually dropping through, we see there. So up at the front. Oh, everyone's getting stuck on this corner here. There's a big pile up. Not a lot of momentum carrying people through, with a lot of people getting held up. Some big bumps. This isn't looking good for Alice or Boers. They're a bit further back. They must have got bumped backwards as everyone piled up into that corner. There is the risk of fighting for positions in that set of corners. With everyone else being so spread out, it doesn't look like anyone's going to be able to bump them free. They need someone to get a bump on them from behind. Alice getting knocked slightly, but just further into the corner. This could be race over for Boer and Alice. Quack's not going to get knocked out from that inside lane either. So Space Comet up to 1st, Magic 2nd, Akane 3rd, Barto 4th, Cheese 5th, McWave 6th, Tokyo 7th, Shax 8th, Dom 9th, Dinosaurs 10th. But our season leaders not in the points currently, as we are halfway through this final race of the season. So it does look like Alice and Boer will remain stuck side by side. That fight into that corner clearly not being worth it and costing the two of them the race and any chance for points. So Crimson and Space Comet have gone through, Crimson a lap behind. Then Magic and Akane have dropped through, McWave, Side Effects, Cheese, Barto, Shax, Dinosaurs, Dom, Wood. McWave having some trouble in the pipe here. Wood's going to go over the top. With a collision there, gets the better run. Nick with an even better run, getting through the inside. So Wood up to 11th, Comet trying to break away in 1st. Logan a lap behind, will slow Magic down, allowing Cheese to try and make a lunge up the inside. Don't quite make it. Side Effects getting into the shortcut with a rebound there, moving them all the way up into 2nd place. So a big move by Side Effects. Space Comet gets into the pipe, so does Side Effects and Magic. Side Effects with a bad landing there means Magic's going to take that spot. Head down to the exit. Magic with the fastest lap, losing a few positions there though. Big hit there by Dom and Diamond Swords. So Space Comet in the lead, Barto in 2nd, Magic in 3rd, Cheese 4th, Side Effects 5th. Wood getting into a bit of trouble really far back on the slower route. Muffin just behind. Baz is going to join them. We'll probably drop a few positions to people getting through this shortcut unless they can get into one of these gaps. Shady does. Baz going to take the outside, just narrowly missing one of the drop down holes. So he's showing it in the background, trailing behind. So up to the next shortcut opportunity, Dom gets the drop. That will move Dom up to second. Cheese getting a drop as well, could move up to third. So we only just see side effects making their way down now, but they do have the better line. But Cheese carrying more speed will keep that position, take that position from side effects. So Dom up to second, Cheese up to third. Side effects will drop to fourth. Bartow to fifth. Westport coming through in front of Magic, but Magic will squeeze them against the wall and pass. So Magic 6th, Westport up to 7th. Everyone grouping up again. This is risky. Will we see anyone else get held up on this corner? See Beefcake 8th, Akane 9th, McWave 10th, Cutsy 11th, Peskybird 12th, Diamond Swords 13th, Spacek 14th, Ryder 15th, Tokyo 16th, Nick 17th, Shady up to 18th, James up to 19th, and Wood will take that 20th position. Just in time knocking Alice. Could Alice get on the move again? It'll probably be too late for any points though. It'll most likely be a DNF this late into the race. Stanky's going to come through, give Alice a nudge as well. So just in time of Stanky, very close together, but both outside the points. Jake also outside the points, quite far back, with Snorker and TJ, the School of Thugs, further behind. And Wirt will remain stuck. We're just hanging out with Quack. So Space Comet already on the move through this pipe. Dom has now dropped through. Cheese will be looking to get in next. They do. And side effects, followed by Bartow. Gonna make our way up to the top. It looks like Demon has got themselves stuck and wedged against one of the bumps. So Space Comet already coming down to the next lap. A good strong lead. Dom in second, Cheese in third, has got themselves stuck. Magic's going to come through. Side Effect's going to come through. Cheese is going to remain stuck as Bartow comes past. Westport taking the other side is going to avoid any contact with anyone that is stuck. Spacer coming through, Ryder through. Will anyone be able to free Cheese? It is currently not looking very hopeful. Diamond Swords freeing Demon and then using that to drop down into the shortcut. So Diamond Swords will gain some good positions here. Cheese has been set free by Shax, and Shax is going to use that to take the shortcut. So we see Wood making their way through, followed by Muffin and Alice, and then Stanky and Carol. So up at the front, let's see who is going to get into the shortcut pipe. If there's going to be any more major position changes. So Side Effects are a good drop down there, trying to keep hold of their position. Space Comet still in first, Magic up to second, still holding the fastest lap for that extra point. Bartow up to third, Side Effects fourth, Space Egg fifth. Westport sixth. Cheese managing to get into that shortcut pipe to try and recover some of those lost positions. Pesky Bird having some trouble in the next area. Akane has got themselves stuck on one of the diamonds but gets freed by Baz. So I see the chat now talking about a potential Diamond Sword season win. The one that no one was talking about. It could be possible. But we still have a couple of laps to go. Well, one lap to go after this lap, I should say. So no Diamond Swords now out of the top 20, so that is thrown away. So seeing a few people get some drop downs through this shortcut. But will we see any of our season contenders? So far, it doesn't look like it. As we see Diamond Swords up there, does get the drop down. They're going to have to put in some hard work once again to get into the points. Wood just narrowly missing the first half, but does get a drop down into the second. Beefcake dropping through as well. T-Dub with a drop, Zor dropping through. So Carroll's going to lose quite a few positions there to them. Looks like McWave has joined Boer and Quack on the slow corner. We go over to the bowl. Space Comet leading, Magic Monkey just behind. Dom dropping through there. Crimson behind. I think both of those are a lap behind. So we'll be waiting for Magic to drop in. So we're saying Diamond needs 18 points. Yeah, so they definitely need to gain quite a few positions. I think they'll have to finish top 5 with a chance. Needs to finish 4th or better. So Diamond Swords have to finish 4th or better to get the win. Space Comet has just been DNF'd. I think we may have lost Space Comet. A big dramatic turn of events here. Space Comet, with such a strong lead, has gone off track and has been DNF'd out of first position, meaning Magic moves up to first. Westport up to second. Barto will move up into third. No, Shady getting in front of Barto, so Shady up into third. Barto fourth, Shax fifth. Barto's going to take the outside and get back up into third. Shax also getting past Shady, but Shady's going to have the inside line into the next bend. So we've got Baz, Side Effects, Ryder and James fighting for positions side by side. So we are now on the final lap. Let's see Magic not getting into the good pipe, taking the slower route. This is a chance for... Oh, Westport has missed out on that chance. Barto bouncing out, also not going to make use of that chance to gain the top spot. Shax gets through, Shady gets through, Spacer gets through. So if we go down to the pipe exit, Magic is going to lose that top spot. So Shax moving up into first place. Shady to second. Space Egg to third, but having some trouble getting through that zone. Magic also having trouble. Side Effects going to sneak through. Magic dropping positions on this final lap, but still holding the fastest lap for that extra point. Diamond Swords in 15th. Jake nowhere to be seen. Stanky nowhere to be seen. So based on current positions, because my memory is so terrible, I'll go to chat. Who, based on current positions, would be our season winner? Who is our current leader? I think it's Just in Time, if I remember correctly, by 1 point. Jake would need at least 1 to draw, 2 to win. Yeah, Just in Time will be. So, currently, things are looking good for Just in Time. So we see Stanky back there, still not in the points. Carol is our last point position. And that is over here. Though fighting with Wood. Carol's going to get a drop down there and actually gain a few positions. Meanwhile, Shax going into the bowl for the last time. Stanky needs 6 points to win, 5 to get a draw. Currently scoring 0. So Shaq's currently our race leader, followed by Space Egg, then James, then Westport, then Magic, still with the fastest lap. Can they hold it through to the end? Then Shady, Barto, Nick, Side Effects, Akane, Kutsi, Cheese, T-Dub, Carol, Tokyo, Pesky Bird, Zor, Mini, Ryder and Baz. All in point scoring positions in this final race. So it looks like no one's really going to collide with each other in the bowl, so I don't think we're going to see many position movements here. So we follow our race leader up to the top. The last chance for anyone to get a shortcut will be on the final bend. It is probably the hardest shortcut to get into, so everyone tends to end up on the outsides. So Shaq's looking very good for this win. James actually coming into second. Space Egg dropping to third. Westport just behind. And Magic not far behind either. Shaq's comes round the final corner. Don't think there's enough time for anyone to take that top spot now, even with that shortcut. Shaq's going down the straight. Will take the win on our final race of the season. James second. Space Egg fighting with Magic, but Space Egg will get in front of Magic there. So James coming through for second, Space Egg third, Magic fourth, still holding the fastest lap. Westport fifth, Nick sixth. Still no one going through that shortcut. Shady seventh. Barto racing down with Side Effects. We'll get 8th, Side Effects 9th, Cheese 10th. Akane 11th, Kutsi 12th. Carol just beating T-Dub to the line, 13th and 14th, Ryder 15th, Zor 16th, Demon 7th, no Demon not 17th, Demon is a lap behind, Zor 16th, Tokyo 17th, Mini 18th. A race here down to the line. They are back runners, so Baz 19th. And Beefcake is going to take 20th as we see McWave go off in the background. So everyone else outside the points coming through now. But based on those results, I think our winner of Season 1 will be Just in Time, with none of our season frontrunners finishing in the points. So we now have Stormy coming to cross the line, TJ, School of Thugs, there is Just in Time, casually strolling through to the finish. Shona behind. So, while we wait for everyone to finish, we'll review our winner of today's race, Shax. Okay, so the results are in. And before we go through this, we will check the positions of everyone below 20th, see where everyone finished. So Stanky just outside of the points by 2 positions. Jake 26th, just in time down to 32nd. and a few DNFs at the bottom. So, our season winner. Our season winner is Just in Time. Just in Time takes season 1, takes the victory in season 1, only just. So big round of applause in chat for Just in Time taking the win of the first season. Big congratulations there. I will go over to the leaderboard very soon to view all of the standings. But a good season, a good first season for Ultimate Marble Racing. So claps in the chat. So now over to the leaderboard. Here are the final standings after that race, and the final standings for season 1. Just in Time taking the top spot by 1 point. Jake not managing to secure any points, finishes in second. Stanky in third. So Jake will be joining the second place runner-ups. Stanky with a third. So of course we have chats for our top 3 in the Discord, exclusive chats, exclusive roles, so we know who our previous winners are. You also get a skin for the next season, so the way the skins are going to work, I have thought about it a bit more, is if you come first, second, third, you get that for the next season only. Then you go back to whatever your team skin is. That way we don't have loads of golds, loads of silvers, loads of bronzes all over the track. But we'll know who our reigning champions are. So, Boer of course had the gold skin for season 1, being our winner of our pre-season. Wood was our second place runner-up of the pre-season, down to a tiebreaker that was. Looks like we don't need one this time around. And T-Dub was our third place, so they had the gold, silver and bronze for season 1. Now they will keep their roles, they will keep their chat, so people will be able to see in the Discord that they won. They came top 3, they did well, they've got their roles. And Just in Time will take the gold skin. Jake will take the silver skin, and Stanky will take the bronze skin, and they will be joining them in the private chats. We'll get the roles to show that they were winners and runners up. So they are our top 3 for season 1. Then just outside the top 3 we have Nick with 157, Space Egg with 155, Diamond Swords 153, TJ 152, Demon 150, Cutsy 149, and James with 145. That makes up our top 10. Then outside the top 10 we have Crimson, Shady, Space Comet, them two tied, but we won't be doing a tiebreaker for the ones further down, so they would just be in the order they are. Akane, Carol, T-Dub, Side Effects, Stormy, Mini, Shax, Andrew, School of Thugs, Budo, Ryder and Skyline. Will we get another pre-season for season 2? No, we won't. So the pre-season was purely just a bit of a test season. Small season just to make sure we could work things out, get a few tracks in, just to get the seasons on the go and see how they work. We're now into the proper seasons. So make sure you get into your teams, especially if you've no longer got your gold, silver and bronze skins. You can get into one of the main teams. So I already know that Boer is in a team. I think they've got one of the teams. I don't know if they've submitted it yet. We'll have to double check that in the team confirmations. I know that Wood's got a team. Wood will be going into the Vex team actually as team captain as the first to join. And T-Dub, I don't think T-Dub has a team, so they may be returning back to the default skin. So we'll check the team confirmations. Of course, make sure you've got your submissions in there ready for the next season and for the upcoming thing going on between the two seasons. As I say, there is going to be something going on between season 1 and 2, so make sure you're in a team ready for that. And we have the Christmas event coming up not long until then. I've seen the track in its latest form thanks to Cheese, who also did our Halloween track. It's looking good, so I can't wait to give that a go and get the Christmas race underway. And just in time, we'll be added into our Hall of Fame on the Discord as well as our Season 1 winner. Boy did submit it, hasn't got team leader role yet. Okay, we'll sort that out. That is no problem. But that's it for Season 1. There's going to be a bit of a break after this season, so I'll get the videos all up onto YouTube. I'll try and get the highlights together as well, so hopefully people have been taking lots of clips throughout the season and can send those through, and I'll have a look through Twitch at them as well. But that is the end of Season 1. Such a good season. Thank you all for the support throughout this whole season, and sticking around through the difficulties of this final race. This has been quite a long stream, so apologies for that. I know it is late for some people. UMR award night. Looking forward to the next season. So am I, actually. So am I. We're going to want some new tracks as well, some more tracks. So we'll take a look at some of the tracks through this one. If anyone does have any suggestions for changes to tracks, any tracks they didn't particularly like, make sure you say in the Discord. We will, if there's any tracks people didn't particularly like, weren't that interesting, we can always do a vote to have them removed and swapped out. Any order changes. And of course, get submitting. We'd like some more tracks for the next season. We can make the season last even longer then. Looking for around 30, hopefully. Bart is going to send through the proposal for the awards night. Okay, I look forward to reading that. Same amount of racing this season. Yep, just answered. Said no. Hopefully more. I'd like to probably get around 30. I think it's a good number. Somewhere around that. Depends how many amazing tracks there are. We may just keep growing by season, however long this goes on for. You know, season 10 maybe. We could end up with 50 tracks, 100 tracks. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how things go. Maybe that'd get a bit too long. Bart, I can announce some of the awards with the Aussie accent. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I've no idea what you think would happen for an awards night. I don't really know what we'd do for that. It'd literally be first, second, and third. I don't know. But yeah, end of season 1, end of the race, and the end of this stream, and a break for Ultimate Marble Racing for probably about a week. We'll see how long it takes to set up the next thing in the works. But that is it for this race. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you for your support through season 1. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Savannah.